we got a match from Sawnic from Vaporeon 120 and Pokemon 26's chat box or something like that. I just found it on a link somewhere. So he leads off with the Smeargle, and I go with Swampert, and I know it's going to Spore, so I go out to my Bliss. And I take the Spore, and it puts my natural Cure Bliss to sleep. So I go out to Bloom to get the substitute, and so I don't get slept because he gets his poison up. And then I use Focus Punch, because I think he's either going to Baton Pass or more likely Belly Drum. So that took out his sub, and he's left on about, well, exactly a quarter HP. So I just go with the Mach Punch, finish him off, which is great because I just took down one of his 6, which makes it 6-5. And now he brings in his Gallade, and I switch out expecting the Psycho Cut, but he uses Sword Stance expecting me to switch to something. So I think, well, Titan's pretty bulky, I might be able to take a close combat, but turns out I can't take a close combat, which means it's probably, might be Adamant I think, but he goes out. But luckily his defences have been dropped, so I send in Starmie, and this was meant to just weaken it. I was going to finish off with Ape later on, but I got a crit, which is nice, so that took out his Gallade, which makes it 5-4. And in comes his Arcanine. I don't know why I sent in a Fire type against Water type. You should never ever send in a Fire type against Water type. And he uses Extreme Speed, which I know is not going to KO me. I was hoping he might have done a little more than that, because then I would have activated my Petia, but it didn't, so whatever. And in comes his Jolteon, which you really should have sent out in the first place, which is faster than my Starmie, but I stay in anyway because I don't have anything to switch to. I could have gone to Swampert, but I thought he might expect to switch and use Substitute or something like that, so I didn't. And now I go out to Swampert, and he hits me with the Shadow Ball while I go with the Waterfall, expecting him to switch, predicting the Earthquake, which he didn't. So Waterfall does about half, and he gets some of his health back from leftovers. And now my Windows Media thingy is being really oh, never mind. Right, I've got my narration back. He uses Shadow Ball again, and I get a Stealth Rock off, still expecting the switch, and then eventually I just use Earthquake, just to get rid of it, which works nice. And he gets 2 special defense drops, which doesn't really matter, because I don't really care. And I get some lefties back up to 1, 2, 3. And in comes his Toxicroak, which uses Earthquake on me. And last 5 that were about with 15 HP, which is quite nice. I didn't know I could live that from a Toxicroak, but then again it is underused I think, so I had it with the Earthquake, which finished it 1 hit, which was good. And his last one is just a Blaziken, which uses Overheat on me, I think just for want of a better move to use. So yeah, good game, and yeah, it's nice to be back from holiday and get a match in. Haven't played in ages, so hopefully I'll be uploading a few good matches from now on. So yeah, rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching.